Hi, I'm Kenneth WAJDA. I'm a professional photographer here in Colorado, and welcome to another one of my photography talks. So today I'm going to talk about a photographer who I just recently discovered. I was at the used bookstore in Boulder and they had a book by him, and I didn't know his name. His name is Bill Owens. And I guess he got famous for shooting the Altamont Freeway Rolling Stones concert where the Hells Angels and fans got into a fight and somebody got killed. And I've heard him say, after researching a little bit about him, that he didn't want to be the one known for the violent photos. And he shot a series of photos, and he did a few books. One of them was called Suburbia. And the book I have actually has a few different kinds of chapters. So it's not really the Suburbia book. It's a book of different chapters. There's work life, there's groups of people in like clubs, there's Suburbia. That's one part of it. And I'll put a link to it in the comments below, but it's one of those books that I'm just enthralled with because it's got lots of great scenery of California in the 70s as the suburbs are building up. And the way we used to decorate and the way we used to eat dinner or make a barbecue and the very simple things. And I was reading about how he got to photograph some of these things. And he was a newspaper photographer who would go out, and if he saw something when he was photographing for the paper, he would ask if he could come back and he would photograph again to get a photo for this book collection he was putting together. But he also advertised, and I think this is brilliant. He advertised saying, hey, I'm looking for people whose homes I can come into and photograph in when things are happening. And he invited the public to give him access. There was a great quote I read once that said, somebody asked their photography instructor, what can I photograph? What do I photograph? I don't know what to photograph. And they said, what can you photograph? Where is your access? Whatever you have access to determines what you can and will photograph. So if you don't have access to the third baseline at the baseball stadium, you're not going to get that shot. But what do you have access to? And he created access by asking for it. And I really like his book. I like his work. I'll put a link to some of his work down below too. If you haven't heard of him, hopefully you'll take a look and see what you think. Put a comment below if you have one, and if you're enjoying these, hit the subscribe button and I'll bring you some more. Hey, thanks so much for watching.